Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरदुषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरं। हरि ओम तत्सत्। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranams to all the devotees. Thank you all for joining in for the Chaitanya Charitamrita class. We are continuing from text number 56 of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lilla, chapter number 19. So yesterday we ended the session with text number 55, wherein Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking Sanatana Goswami, "Oh Sanatana, what is the news that you have?" Tabe Mahaprabhu tare nikate vashaila Sanatanera vartha kaha thara puchila. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked everybody to sit by his side. And then he asked Sanatana Goswami, "Oh Sanatana Goswami, what do you have to tell me? What is the news that you have brought?" Like that. Rupa kahena te ho bandi haya raja gare tumi adi udhara tabe haive udhare. Any devotee want to read? You can go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams.
Dandavat pranams.
रूपा काहे ते हो बाड़ी हया राजा गरे तुमी यादी उधारा तबे है बे उधारे. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rupa Goswami replied, Sanatana has now been arrested by the government of Hussain Shah. If you kindly save him, he can be liberated from the entanglement. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So thank you. So the context we all know that Rupa Goswami has escaped, right? Rupa Goswami has, we also discussed in details. It is there in Bhagavatam. How? I'm saying Bhagavatam in Nectar of Instruction purport, wherein it is said, it is explained by Srila Prabhupada how Rupa Goswami distributed his wealth. before he left everything and went to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Rupa Goswami distributed 50% of his Rupa Goswami distributed 50% of his Hare Krishna. So distributed 50% of his wealth, because don't keep writing some messages in the chat box. Very, very distracting. Yeah, thank you. So you can leave whenever you want. You don't have to inform. It's just very distracting. So sorry. So I was just saying, Rupa Goswami, whenever before he left everything and went to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed 50% of his wealth to the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. He distributed it for Krishna conscious purposes. 25% he kept for emergency. And 25% he actually kept it with Sanatana Goswami. Why? Not with Sanatana Goswami, with the jail keeper. Why? Because Sanatana Goswami is in the prison. Right? Nawab Hussain has put him inside the prison. But what happened? Sanatana Goswami was not able to relieve himself from the Hussain, from the Nawab's clutches. Because of that, he was put into the prison. And then, so what Rupa Goswami thought is, when the time is right, Sanatana Goswami, this money will be helpful for Sanatana Goswami to escape the jail, because he can bribe the jail people. And actually, he did that. Sanatana Goswami actually, it will come in the later section where Sanatana Goswami is actually bribing the gatekeepers or the jail keepers, and then he will escape from the Nawab's clutches, and he wants to give up his he is the prime minister in Nawab Hussein's rule, and he was getting paid very, 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 very exorbitantly. Yet, what was his desire? His desire was only to serve and meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Rupa Goswami, understanding the mind of Sanatana Goswami, left some money with a particular person whom Sanatana Goswami can take and give it to the jail keeper. When people are allowed to meet, right, Sanatana Goswami. So like that, when somebody comes to meet Sanatana Goswami, they can hand over the money to Sanatana Goswami. He can bribe the jail keeper, and in this way, Sanatana Goswami can come to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that was a plan that was thought of by Rupa Goswami. And in this way, now when Rupa Goswami is with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also very worried about his pure devotee, right? As much as we want to meet the Lord, we want to worship the Lord, we are devoted to the Lord is more anxious for his pure devotee. Oh, what happened to Sanatana Goswami? Tell me about him. Like that he's asking. And Rupa Goswami is saying, Rupa Goswami replied, Sanatana has now been arrested by Nawab Hussain Shah. If you kindly save him, he can be liberated from this entanglement. So this is the consciousness of a devotee. He always wants to serve the Lord, and the Lord's consciousness is he's always caring for his devotee. He's always wanting to know about his pure devotee. Prabhu kahe sanatane haya che mochana achirat amasaha yaha ibe milana. Yeah, anyone else can read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Text 57. Prabhu kahe sanatanera hana chemochana achirat amasaha ebe milana. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately replied, Sanatana has already been released from his confinement, and he will very soon meet with me.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying Sanatana has already been released, right? Rupa Goswami could only know what was happening when he left, right? But Lord Krishna is there, present in the heart of all the living entities, and he is that's why they say it is omnipresent. He is omnipresent and omniscient. That means he knows what is there in everybody's heart, what is the intention, and he also knows he's present everywhere. He knows. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knows what is happening anywhere and everywhere. Rupa Goswami had a little backdated information, right? It looks like that. Because he's saying that Nawab Hussain has arrested Sanatana Goswami. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, oh, he's already got released. And Rupa Goswami is, oh, okay. When I left, that much only I know, right? But Trikala Jnani is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's saying he's already got released. It's like that he is mentioning. Okay, let's move on to the next verse. Text number 58. मध्यान्ह करी ते विप्र प्रभु रे कहिला रूप गोसाई से दिवस तताई रहिला. Anyone else wants to read?
Mataji, may I?
Yeah, go ahead, please, go ahead.
मध्यान्ह करिते विप्र प्रभु रे कहिला रूप गोसाई से दिवसा तथा रहिला. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Brahmana then requested Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to accept his lunch. Rupa Goswami also remained there that day. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the Brahmana requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to have his lunch. Bhattacharya dhui bhaye nimantrana kaila prabhura shesha prasada patra dhui bhai paila. Anyone else wants to read? Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat.
Bhattacharya dui bhaye nimantrana kaila Prabhu Rashesha Prasada Patra Dui Bhai Paila. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Balabhadra Bhattacharya invited the two brothers to take lunch also. The remnants of food from the plate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were offered to them. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So, the three things purify us in devotional service, right? What are those three things? Bhaktapada Duliyara, Bhaktapada Jala, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha, Tina Mahabhala, Bhaktapada Duli, the dust from the lotus feet of a pure devotee. Bhaktapada Jala, the water that is washed, the lotus feet of a pure devotee. Bhaktapada Duliyara, Bhaktapada Jala, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. That means the remnants of the prasadam honored by a devotee. Right? Tina Mahabhala. Why is it said Tina Mahabhala? Tina Mahabhala is because those three things are so powerful that they can enable us to attain Krishna Prema. They can enable us to advance in devotional service. And here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's remnants, Balabhadra Bhattacharya invited and gave this remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Text number 16. Triveni Upara Prabhura Vasagara Sthana Dui Bai Vasa Kaila Prabhu Sannidhana. Anyone wants to read? Okay, then we'll just go ahead and read the verses and translations. So, in this verse, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where did he stay? That's what is given here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu selected his residence beside the confluence of the Ganges and the Yamuna. This place is also called Triveni. Actually, it's Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, but Saraswati is now almost disappeared. So, here it is mentioned that Triveni is the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna. So, the two brothers, Rupa Goswami and Sri Vallabha, they selected their residence near the Lord. They always want to stay closer to the Lord, right? Sekale Vallabha Bhatta Rahe Adaila Grame Mahaprabhu Raila Shuni Aila Tarasthane. At that time, Sri Vallabha Bhatta was staying at Adaila Gram. When he heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would arrive, he went to his place to see him, right? So whenever we know, right, our Guru Maharaj is coming or any senior devotee is coming, what do? We go to that place, right? We go to that place and try to stay there so that we can take their association as long as they are in that particular place. That's what Sri Vallabha is also doing, taking the association of a great devotee. Anyone wants to read the purport?
Mataji, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dadat Pranam, Mataji. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Vallabha Bhatta was a great learned scholar of Vaishnavism. In the beginning, he was very much devoted to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But since he thought that he could not receive proper respect from him, he later joined the Vishnu Swami sect and became the Acharya of that sect. His sect is celebrated as the Vallabhacharya Sampradaya. This Sampradaya has had a great influence in the Vrindavana near Gokula and in Bombay. Vallabha Bhatta wrote many books, including a commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam called Subodhini Tika and notes on the Vedanta Sutra in the form of an Anubhashya. He also wrote a combination of 16 short works called Shodasha Shodasha Grantha, the village where he was staying, Adela Grama or Adeli Grama, was near the confluence of the rivers Ganges and Yamuna. On the other side of the Yamuna from Prayaga, about 1 mile from the river, a temple of Vishnu, there still belong. Sorry, Mataji.
They still belong to the Vallabha Sampradaya.
Thank you, Mataji. Mataji, may I ask the question? This is Srinath Ji Sampradaya?
Vallabha Sampradaya is, this is, I think this is Kumara Sampradaya, if I'm right.
I think I'm asking like they are believing in Lord Srinath Ji, the one is in Rajasthan. Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Okay.
Gopinath.
Yes, Mataji.
So here the details of Vallabha Bhattacharya's birth and many took sannyas and all those details I mentioned. So we can read this purport leisurely at our place, right? So here what are we trying to see from here? The essence of this is how this Vallabha Bhattacharya actually got converted by the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we can read the details about Vallabha Bhattacharya from the purport later on. At home we should read this because it's always glorious to know about the lives of acharyas, right? That's why we read Prabhupada Lilamrita, we read the wonderful autobiographies, right? Even His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj has written The Journey Home, right? His experiences of how he became a devotee. So why do devotees read all that? The devotees read all that to become inspired by the lives of these acharyas, so that we know how they came into Krishna consciousness, how they are practicing Krishna consciousness, so that we can be inspired by their example, like that. Next, text number 62. Teho dandavat kaila prabhu kaila alingana duyi jane Krishna katha haila kata kshana. Anyone wants to read the translation? Chandana Mataji, go ahead.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Vallabha Bhattacharya offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu his obeisances and the Lord embraced him. After that, they discussed topics about Krishna for some time. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. So, Machitta Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Katayantasya Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. Right? So, when two devotees meet also, what do they talk? They don't talk Gramya Katha. They don't talk, oh, what happened? What did you cook? What sari you bought for Diwali, Deepavali? Right? All that is Gramya Katha. It's not going to help us. Right? That knowledge might just make us more envious of the other person. Oh, she bought a nice sari for 10,000 rupees. Oh, I could not get. Right? That is only because when we talk Gramya Katha, our consciousness will get polluted. That is why it is always said, Krishna tells in the Chatur Shloki Bhagavad Gita verses. What does he say? Machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam. Right? Katayantasya mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So when two devotees meet, what should they talk about? They should talk about Krishna. Oh, how many rounds of chanting have you done today? Today is Ekadashi. Right? Are you following Bhishma Panchaka Vrata? Right? How are you following? And then we get to encourage each other how we can follow all these vratas, so that we may advance in Krishna consciousness. Oh, you're chanting 64 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on Ekadashi today. Okay, let me also try to chant more Hare Krishna. So that is what is the discussion between devotees. So here when we see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's come in the form of a devotee, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord Krishna himself, who's come in the form of a devotee, and he is meeting Vallabha Bhattacharya. And what are they discussing? They are discussing topics of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, let's move forward. Text number 63. Krishna Kathaya Prabhura Mahaprema Utha Lila Bhattera Sanchoche Prabhu Samvarana Kaila. Anyone wants to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, go ahead, Madhu.
Krishna Kathaya Prabhura Mahaprema Utila Bhattera Sanchoche Prabhu Samvarana Kaila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt great ecstatic love when they began discussing Krishna. But the Lord checked his feelings because he felt shy before Vallabha Bhatta. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is, he is exhibiting, he is Lord Krishna himself, and he's come in the mode of Srimati Radharani. And Radharani is the height of emotions, right? Her love Krishna himself came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he wanted to experience the emotions of Srimati Radharani. Right? Why? How does she have so much more pleasure than me? Right? I am the servitor. I am the served. She serves me, but she is deriving more pleasure even more than me. That's why. And he also wanted to understand what are the qualities in me that is actually attracting Srimati Radharani to me. Right? In order to understand the glory of devotional service, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the mood of Srimati Radharani and appeared in this age. And of course, the external several reasons are also there. But the most confidential internal reason is that he adopted the mood of Srimati Radharani to experience his ecstatic symptoms. So all the time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was actually experiencing these ecstatic symptoms. But he had to control them, right? He cannot show his ecstatic symptoms in front of everybody and anybody, right? Even in the this Srivas Thakur's house, there was Harinam Sankirtan that would go on continuously for every night, and sometimes 72 hours also it used to continue. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to exhibit all of these symptoms, ecstatic symptoms, tears flowing down from his eyes. He would exhibit Mahaprakash Leela, etc. That is why nobody was allowed inside Srivas Angan at that particular time when the kirtan was going on. And if somebody was there who was not entitled to know about all of this confidential pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately sensed, oh, what is wrong here? Today I'm not experiencing any symptom, any ecstatic symptoms. So that time they found that one brahmachari was there who used to only drink milk. That brahmachari was there inside the home. And that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, oh, he's not qualified to be here. That is the reason we are not experiencing ecstasy. He was asked to go out. And this brahmachari, because he was proud, oh, I am living only on milk. Because he had that ahankar, he could not experience. And then he went out. And then he was thinking, oh, I'm so fallen, I cannot even participate in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan. The moment he thought that outside, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent somebody to call him. Now you are fit to enter into the Sankirtana pastimes. Like that. So, Trinad Bishuni Chena, Taroriva Sahishnuna, Amanina Manadina, Kirtaniya Sadahari. Only when we are completely humble at heart, when we are tolerant of all the things that are happening around us, when we're offering respects to others, when you're not expecting any respect in return, only then we can do Kirtaniya Sadahari. So only then we can be part of seeing those lovely ecstasies of the Lord and his pure devotees, right? So in this case, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he was in the open, actually he was talking to Vallabha Bhattacharya, so he contained his symptoms. He did not want to show his ecstatic symptoms. Also because he's feeling a little shy. Right? Because when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to exhibit such symptoms, everybody used to call him, oh, you are Lord Krishna himself. Nobody can show such ecstatic symptoms except the Lord himself. And that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, he will close his ears and say, Vishnu, 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 like that. So I am not Krishna. So like that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt shy, and also he didn't want to exhibit his ecstatic love in front of everybody. Right? Antare gara gara prema nahe samvarana Deki chamatkara haila vallabha bhattera mana. Anyone wants to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Go ahead, Mataji.
Antare gara gara prema nahe samvarana dekhi chamatkara haila vallabha bhattera mana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although the Lord restrained himself externally, ecstatic love raged within. There was no checking that. Vallabha Bhatta was astonished to detect this. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Although the Lord restrained himself, there was no checking, right? Vallabha Bhatta was astonished to detect this, right? Pure devotees of the Lord, they can see through, they can experience, they can understand what is the bhava of the Lord, right? Pashyame Yogam Aishwaram, right? The Lord actually tries to hide himself, sometimes even from his pure devotees, right? It is said that during the Rasa Leela, when Lord Krishna disappeared from the Rasa Leela, that time Srimati Radharani and all the gopis, they all went searching for Krishna. At that time when the gopis went, Lord Krishna could actually stand in the Vishnu form, and he was stood in the Vishnu form, and they asked him, where is Krishna? And then he said, yeah, he must be around here only, like that. And he could maintain his Vishnu form. Later on when Srimati Radharani came, he could not maintain his four-handed form. His two arms fell down and he became Krishna himself. So in this way, sometimes the Lord, although he wants to hide himself from his pure devotees, he is not able to do so, because the pure devotees know him through and through. And in this way, the Lord cannot even hide before pure devotees of the Lord. So in this way, we see that Vallabha Bhatta actually could sense the ecstatic symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. Tabe Bhatta Mahaprabhu Nimantrana Kaila Mahaprabhu Dui Bhai Tahara Milaila. Anyone wants to read? Yes, Chandana Mataji, you want to read?
ताबे भट्टा महाप्रभु रे निमंत्रण कैला महाप्रभु दुई बाई ताना रे मिलाइला. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thereafter, Vallabha Bhatta invited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for lunch, and the Lord introduced the brothers Rupa and Vallabha to him. Thank you, Mataji. Vallabha.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So thank you, Mataji. So this Vallabha Bhatta, who is from the other Sampradaya, he invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for lunch. And the Lord, what did he do? He always likes to introduce his devotees. Right? The two brothers, Rupa and Vallabha, are here. Sanatana Goswami is not yet reached with them. So the two brothers, Rupa and Vallabha, they actually met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They got introduced to Vallabha Bhatta by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dui bai dura haite bhumite padiya bhathe dandavat kaila ati jina haya. Anyone wants to read the verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dui bai dura haite bhumi te padiya bhatte dandavat kaila ati dina haya. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. From a distance, the brothers Rupa Goswami and Sri Vallabha fell on the ground and offered obeisances to Vallabha Bhatta with great humility. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So again, we are knowing here what are the qualities of a pure devotee of the Lord, right? Why does Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so much concerned about Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami? Why? Because they are all embodiments of humility. And this is one quality that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so pleased with, right? He is not like Krishna is full of all opulences, right? Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasya shriha Jnana Vairagyaschaiva Sannam Bhaga Itingana. So Krishna is full of all opulences. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. He has all the opulences. So he is not going to be impressed by our recitation of 700 verses of the Bhagavad Gita, if you know by heart, or our recitation of the Bhagavatam verses, or our beauty, or our memorizing power, or our strength. Right? He is actually got unlimited such opulences. But what is he impressed? He is impressed only with the humility of the devotee. He is impressed only with the bhava or the emotion or the love of the devotee, the devotion of a devotee. That only impresses Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? He is not interested. And when he sees that a devotee is being humble towards another devotee, then he is even more pleased, right? Aradhanam api sarvesham Vishnur aradhanam param tasmat paratram devi tadiyanam samarchanam. Lord Shiva tells Parvati, right? The best of all worship is the worship of Lord Vishnu. But even better than that, tasmat parataram devi, even better than that, Lord Shiva tells Parvati, is the worship of the Lord's servants, the Lord's devotees, the Lord's associates. So in this case, when Vallabha Bhatta was introduced to Rupa and Vallabha, they had actually already offered obeisances to Vallabha Bhatta from at a distance. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew it. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows everything. He knows past, present, and future, because he is the same Lord Sri Krishna. Bhatta bili bhare aya. One second. Yeah. Bhatta mili bhare aya duhe palaya dhure asprishya pamara muni nachuniha more. Anyone wants to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
But when Vallabha Bhattacharya walked towards them, they ran away to a more distant place. Rupa Goswami said, I am untouchable and most sinful. Please do not touch me. Hare Krishna Mataji.
This is a more exhibition about the humility of Rupa Goswami. So we also see here that Sanatana Goswami actually later on it will come. When Sanatana Goswami actually comes to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sanatana Goswami is wearing, old, actually he takes his servant, actually joins, brings 7 gold coins. Right? When Sanatana Goswami actually, he actually gives the jailkeeper some amount of gold coins, and he tells him, you relieve me because I have to go for Mecca. He says, I have to go for Tirtha Yatra to Mecca, because this jailkeeper does not know, he's a Muslim, he does not know I have to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he says, like you all go to Mecca, I also have to go for my Tirtha Yatra, so kindly allow me to go. And he was so enamored by this amount of money, he left Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami immediately what he did, he took his servant and to go and meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But the servant, what did he do? Right? Generally, we want to please our guru, right? What if my Guru Maharaj needs some things, right? Let me take 7 gold coins with me. So he took 7 gold coins with him, 8 gold coins actually. He took 8 gold coins with him, and then he went with Sanatana Goswami. And then what happens? The place where they were staying, right? As they went towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's place, they were staying in an inn, wherein that innkeeper actually he could recognize who has got a lot of money. Right? When he recognized that this person has got 8 gold coins, he thought that I should kill them tonight. And then what did he do? He offered so much of respect to Sanatana Goswami and his and the person who was assisting him. He said, "Oh, please sit down. Are you feel?" And then again he came and asked, "Are you feeling comfortable? Are you feeling very nice?" And Sanatana Goswami was thinking, "Why is he doing too much flattery? Why is he doing so much of thinking of?" Providing me this, that, etc. So something is fishy. So he calls the servant and asks, have you brought any money or anything with you? This person is trying to be very, very nice, right? More than what a normal person would be. And then the servant says, yeah, I actually got 7 gold coins with me. So immediately Sanatana Goswami said, oh, you're carrying death with you. That is why this person is being so nice. He would like to kill us in the night. So what you do, you give me those 7 gold coins. Immediately he took the 7 gold coins. He went and gave that innkeeper. And that innkeeper said, great soul, right? He didn't know this name and all. He said, oh, Sadhu, you are very wise. Actually, I was planning to kill you. He was actually, he apologized because he anyway got the money, right? He apologized. I was supposed to kill you, but you've given me this money. Now I'll take proper care of you and then you can go ahead in your way. And later on also, Sanatana Goswami is thinking, something is still fishy. And then he asks this person, do you have anything else with you? Right? Because I don't see this person is actually, trying to be very nice. He's not become normal yet. And then he said, yes, I have 1 more gold coin with me. And then Sanatana Goswami said, see, you're too much attached to money and this is going to cause too much trouble. You take that 1 gold coin and you go away from here. And then Sanatana Goswami, as he walked towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's place, he became all tattered, and then his body and all was very dusty and all that. And then when he reached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Sanatana Goswami. In fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that Sanatana Goswami was outside his place. He actually sent a person to check. Is there a person outside? Just go and check. And this person comes out and sees. He says, there's no devotee who has come. There is some fakir who's wearing some blanket around him. There's no devotee, there's no person. Because he's all tattered, his blanket is tattered and everything is, dusty and all that. So this servant goes and tells that there is no devotee outside whom you have to meet. But is there anybody? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying again. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows everything, past, present, and future. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows what is happening, who is outside. Now he's saying, is there anybody outside? Not necessarily a devotee. Is there anybody? And then this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu servant says, yes, there is one tattered blanket wearing fakir outside. He said, yeah, I want to meet him only, bring him in. Like that. And then what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And then he was asking Sanatana Goswami like that. Why? Because Sanatana Goswami was feeling himself so humble, and Sanatana Goswami said, "Oh Lord, don't touch me. I'm so dirty. Now please don't touch me." Like that, in all humility, he fell down at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and said, I'm feeling very bad that you are touching me when I'm so dirty, all inside and outside. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, by touching you and embracing you, I am becoming purified. So it is not about the external dirt or external appearance what we put. Somebody may put a nice facade, right? That they are so nice and all that. But the Lord can see through us in our heart. That is why we are chanting Hare Krishna, so that we may develop this humility, we may develop this attitude to respect others, because that is the only thing that can please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similarly, here we are seeing Rupa Goswami is saying, "Oh, Vallabha Bhattacharya, please don't touch me. I'm actually very, very untouchable and sinful." Why did he feel like that? He did not act, right? He felt like that because he had worked for Nawab Hussain. He was born in a Brahmana family, right? He was not born in a Mohammedan family. But yet, because he was serving the Nawab Hussain for many, many years, he thought that I've done so much of kukarma working for the Nawab Hussain in all my life. So I'm not at all pure. So this Vallabha Bhattacharya, who's a pure devotee of the Lord, he should not be touching me, and he should not be embracing me. In this way, Rupa Goswami thought, and he started running away to a distant place. Okay, let's move on. Text number 68. Bhattera Vismaya Haila Prabhura Harsha Mana Bhattere Ka Hila Prabhu Tara Vivarana. Anyone wants to read the verse? Okay. So Vallabha Bhattacharya, he was very surprised at this. He was thinking, what is happening? Why is Rupa Goswami running away from me? Right? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he saw that this is what Rupa Goswami is doing, he is not allowing this devotee to have any kind of interaction, because he is not allowing him to touch him, because he is feeling himself so humble. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got very, very, very pleased. Therefore, he spoke to him this description of Rupa Goswami. Right? So what is he going to speak? He is going to speak the glorification of Rupa Goswami, because the Lord is going to now tell about the humility of Srila Rupa Goswami. Let's see what the Lord says. Iho na sparshiha, iho jati atihina, vaidika yagnika tumi, kulina pravina. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't touch him. He belongs to a very low caste. You are a follower of Vedic principles. You are a well experienced performer of many sacrifices. You also belong to the aristocracy. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually praising Rupa Goswami. He is actually praising Rupa Goswami's humility. Right? And whoever chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra is immediately purified due to the transcendental position of devotional service. Right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that Rupa Goswami has immediately purified himself, because he has become now the embodiment of humility. And what is the source of his humility? A source of humility is because he is a pure devotee of the Lord. Right? Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavatir akinchana sarvair gunays tatra samasate sura harava bhaktasya kuto mahan guna manoradena sati davato bahihi. Right? A pure devotee of the Lord, when he engages in the service of the Lord, yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana. Right? Akinchana means akinchana gochara. Akinchana means one does not have anything, no other possession except the devotion or love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such a person, when he renders service to the Lord, yasyasti bhaktir. Bhaktir means devotional service. Prabhupada does not translate bhakti as devotion, right? Because we don't know what is there in the heart, right? But by how we express our devotion to the Lord, we express our devotion to the Lord by performing the Navavidha Bhakti. From Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. When we perform such devotional service to the Lord, then what happens? Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunais tatra samasateshwara. When all of these good qualities like humility, compassion, tolerance, offering all respects to others, not expecting any respect in return, all of these wonderful qualities will automatically manifest in a devotee. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunais tatra samasate sura. All the suras or the devatas, they have these wonderful qualities, right? Because they have these wonderful qualities, they have become the administrators of the Supreme Lord. They are performing the various, the Agni Devata is providing fire, Varuna Devata is providing rain. In this way, they become administrators of the Lord. Why? Because they have worshipped the Supreme Lord. They have got all these wonderful qualities, right? But somebody may possess humility, tolerance, etc. But such a person may not be a devotee. Is it worth glorifying? No, it is not worth glorifying. Why? In the next line in Bhagavatam it says, Harava bhaktasya kuto mahan guna. All of these wonderful qualities may be found even in a materialistic person who is not yet a devotee. right? Harava Maktatsya Guto Mahan Guna, Manoratena Sati Davato Bahihi. Why? Because it is hovering in the mental platform, right? When put into test, such qualities will fade away. Right? Such facade may be put by materialists at all times, right? I am so humble, I offer all respect to others. All these facade may be put. But when one is put to test by Maya, then only the pure gold, like just when you put the gold into fire, right? All the impurities get out. And what remains is the pure gold. That is after parakna, right? After the gold is tested. Similarly, when these qualities are tested, when we are tested by Maya, at that time, a pure devotee will shine in his qualities of humility, tolerance, compassion, etc., charity, etc. Whereas a materialistic person may do a lot of charity, may exhibit a lot of humility, may exhibit a lot of compassion, giving money to others, etc. But what is there in his mind? He's thinking, oh, I am giving this person a lot of money. I am providing shelter to him. Right? When a person thinks like that, becomes a material quality of charity or material quality of humility, where there is no gratitude in the heart, because the Lord has given me. The Lord is the supreme proprietor. Right? So it is Manoratena Sati Davato Bahihi. It is in an external platform. It is only hovering in the mental platform. It is not coming from the heart. Right? And he does not actually realize that the money that I have today, which I am using for charity, which I am using to give others, is actually given to me by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam Sarvalokam Maheshwaram Suhradam Sarvabhutanam Nyatva Shanti Mrichati. Right? That is why these people who do charity, who do so much of good things for us, they don't experience peace of mind. Why? Because they're always anxious. Oh, what if so much of property, something goes away from me? Right? But a devotee is always satisfied. He has this peace of mind. Why? Because Ishavastamidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat Yena Taktera Bunjita Magrada Kasya Svidanam. He understands that whatever property I have, I will utilize in the service of the Lord, and that can be taken away at any time. That's fine. Why? As long as I have this money, this resource, this skill, I will utilize it in the service of the Lord. Because why am I having it? I'm having it because I'm engaging it in the service of the Lord. Because of my previous prarabdha karma, I'm entitled to possess this. Right? And what I'm going to be entitled to possess in the future, it depends on what actions I am doing now. Right? Those materialistic people who are very rich because of their prarabdha karma, because of their some pious activities they've done in the past. If they think that, out of false ego, I am only doing all of this, then their future destination may not be so good. Right? So what is the point here? What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that devotee does not see anybody out of his external consideration. Right? Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavi hastini shuni chaiva swapaka kecha panditaha Samadarshinaha. A devotee, what does he see? He sees every living entity, whether a dog eater or a dog. Vidya vinaya sampanne. Right? When one gets transcendental knowledge, then it does not increase his false ego in the head. It increases the humility in the heart. Right? As much as we increase our transcendental knowledge, Vidya, Vinaya also increases along with it. Vidya, Vinaya Sampanne. Sampanne means complete. When with complete knowledge comes complete humility. Vidya, Vinaya Sampanne. Brahmane, Gavi Hastini. Brahmane means he sees with an equal vision a Brahmana. Gavi Hastini. Shuni Chaiva, Swapaka Kecha. He sees a Brahmana. He sees a dog, he sees an elephant, he sees a dog eater also with an equal vision. Shunicheva swapakecha panditaha samadarshinaha. Just like the Lord has an equal vision to all the living entities. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. Similarly, a devotee also has such a vision. And then in the purport, actually Prabhupada continues to say how Rupa Goswami is not born in a low caste. He was born in a Brahminical family, but he was feeling very low. He was feeling very humble, right? It's not inferiority complex. Sometimes we confuse humility with inferiority complex. Oh, I don't know how to do anything. Oh, I can't string the garland. I don't know how to do anything. I'm fit for nothing. I can't do any devotional service. That is inferiority complex. But what is humility? Humility is understanding that whatever skills, whatever resources I possess has been given to me by the Lord. And for his pleasure, I will utilize these skills and do up to the maximum capacity. Right? Krishna is not going to be impressed by, how we have strung the flowers, how symmetric we have strung the flowers, or how tasty is our bhoga. Right? Krishna is Bhava Grahi Janardana. When we engage our senses in the service of the Lord, when we come forward to serve the Lord by preparing nice bhoga offering, when we string garlands for the Lord, with the mood that, oh Krishna, I may not be able to do very nicely, I'm not good at this seva, but I've been given this seva by my guru, right? Sometimes we may not be able to speak properly, speak eloquently, but that is why we always say, Mukam karoti vachalam, pangum langayate girim, yat kripatamaham mande, Shri Gurun dinatarinam, Paramananda Madhavam, Shri Krishna Chaitanyam Ishwaram. Right? Sometimes we think that I am doing this seva, right? That causes false ego to spring up. And then that will result in we not getting opportunities for doing service later on. Right? That is why, what does a devotee feel? A devotee feels, I am no good in doing this job, but because I got the service opportunity from my guru, I will do my best for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. So in this purport, Prabhupada also talks about the humility of Rupa Goswami, not because he was actually fallen, but because this was what he considered himself. All right, so let's move forward to the next verse. This is the last verse for today. Let's move forward and then we will take up some questions or realizations. Text number 70. Duhara mukhe nirantara Krishna nama shuni, Bhatta kahe prabhura kichu ingita bangi jani. So hearing the holy name constantly vibrated by the two brothers, Vallabha Bhattacharya could understand the hints of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? The hints of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Vallabha Bhattacharya, yes, don't touch them. Right? They are low. They are low born. Right? But Prabhupada explains here that this is called, in Tamil we call it Vanja Pugarchani. Vanja Pugarchani. In grammar, Tamil grammar. That means what? Sometimes we may praise a person so much, but actually we are ridiculing that person. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just doing the opposite here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, oh Vallabha Bhattacharya, don't touch Rupa Goswami. He is low born. Right? But Prabhupada explains in the purport that what is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually doing? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually saying, is glorifying Rupa Goswami's humility. Is glorifying, because Prabhupada mentions Rupa Goswami is not born in a Mlecha family or a Mohammedan family. He is born in a Brahmana family. However, his service was to work for the Nawab Hussain, and he left everything. He was not, it's not that he was attached to the money that the Nawab was giving him. Right? He gave out the entire money, 50 plus 25 plus 25, and he also laid a wonderful example for all the Grihasthas. This is what we should aim at. Right? We may not be there, but that is what should be our aim. 50% for the Vaishnavas, for the Krishna consciousness propagation, 25% for emergency purposes, and 25% for 25% for emergency purposes, for medical reasons, etc. Right? And 25% for the relatives, for our near and dear ones, right? Whom we are supposed to protect. Right? Na janani na shashya, the verse is there. Right? Whoever is dependent on us, we have to take care of them, and most importantly, we have to give them spiritual knowledge. That is the responsibility of a mother, a father, a spiritual master. Otherwise, one should not become any of these. So in this way, Rupa Goswami was an embodiment of humility, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was glorifying his humility to Vallabha Bhattacharya by telling him that don't touch, he is a low born. Right? In what way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, that will be explained in the later verses. So with this, we will end our today's session. I think we are right on time. What is our time? Okay, 2:55. So we can take, if there are any questions or any comments or any realizations from the devotees, we can take them today. Today, I would like to just take the opportunity to also speak a little bit about Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Right? Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj also was an epitome of humility. Today is the Tirobhav Tithi of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He was also an epitome of humility. When Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who was Vimala Prasad, was asked by his father, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, to take initiation from Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he said, I can't even write my own name. Right? How can I give initiation to you? You are a Sanskrit Pandit. So this was the humility that was expressed. And however, later on, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Vimala Prasad actually got initiated from Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, because he showed his humility. He told that if you don't give me initiation, I'm going to give up my life right here. And then he got initiated as Varshabhanavi Devi Daita Das by Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. So today is the auspicious occasion. We would have all fasted till noon and we've done Pushpanjali to Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. So every opportunity to glorify these Vaishnava Acharyas will get them their mercy. It is only by the mercy of Vaishnavas and all these wonderful Acharyas in our Guru Parampara that we can enhance our bhakti, that we can grow in our devotional service. Right? Why are we doing what we are doing? We should know. We are reading Chaitanya Charitamrita to see these wonderful interactions between the devotees, between the Lord and his devotees, so that we also know how to interact with our fellow devotees. Right? Prabhupada said, your love for me will be shown by how you cooperate with all the devotees in propagating this mission. So that is our only desire. We want to propagate the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by being soldiers in Srila Prabhupada's army. And in this way, we want to become an instrument in serving in the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So I would like to thank all of you for your kind attention. In case of any mistakes in the delivery, I would like to beg forgiveness. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha, kripa sindhubhyev cha, patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता की जय, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. Thank you. Dandavat pranams. Hare Krishna. So I don't see any hand up, so I don't think there are any questions. Thank you very much, Bona Mataji and the ICF team for the opportunity. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we'll end the session here. Thank you. Dandavat pranams.
Thank you for the wonderful class, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Dandavat
Mataji.
pranams. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.